All right. We did it. We're here.
Back at it again.
Today on Fingerpot of Doom. That was pretty good. I listened to that.
Yeah, it took a bit to get the tone right. It was still annoying and get the actual microphone the way I wanted it, but
We'll get it sorted
yeah, I mean,
out.
I like it. It's fun, and just to do different fun things with it. I don't
That's
know.
right. That's
Just
right.
I like SNL and stuff. It's fun.
We'll incorporate it. We'll
It's
incorporate
fun.
it.
I like your shirt.
Do you?
Yeah,
Very Beetlejuice.
I like flannel.
Yeah, very Beetlejuicy.
Exactly.
That's right. I better turn my lights on. I'm not even prepared here. Alrighty.
Yeah, get that tone going. There you go. Glow. Feel the glow.
Feel the glow. So, speaking of feeling the glow, we have one fresh news, exciting news thing to go over here. Hit my music.
Like yours specifically?
We finally get
That's
it.
your wrestling theme.
He's finally
wrestling
out.
thing.
The news, yeah. Do, 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 do.
I'm here.
He's free.
He's free.
Rusev is
Isn't
free.
that great?
Miro is free.
With his hot wife released ages ago, so she's waiting. Like, let's go.
I thought they got a divorce.
They might have actually. Everyone seems to be. Charlotte Andrade, I think you're right. Because she was released like last summer.
Yeah, she's
even know.
just not a wrestler, right? So.
No. Great as a manager.
Yes, fantastic.
So is he gonna be
they need
back?
to have more managers.
Yeah,
I would assume the phone's already been picked up. I would assume there's already a discussion happening.
yeah. I mean, you had a match with Cena at Mania, driving a tank, and that was with Vince, who didn't know how to book you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, it's exciting.
I will say I did like this blonde look of his. I don't know if he would continue that. It's obvious he probably doesn't have blonde hair anymore. I don't know how old. When was that? That was like pandemic era Miro.
Yeah, when he was doing the video game final, whatever his finisher was, it was really corny. He was basically like final boss or whatever the hell.
Oh,
it
right.
was before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
When he was a video game lover.
Right.
And weird. It just didn't suit him. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. That being said, they did just release a bunch of mid-card guys to get him back in the fold. So maybe that is why the releases happened, right? Ricky Starks, Rusev, Malakai, they had to make room.
Make that room.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, right? They literally move Zelina Vega, who's married to Malakai, over to SmackDown, randomly leaving the LWO. So I think Malakai will be a SmackDown guy. Maybe because the Wyatts are there.
It's possible, but
feud with these guys, you're both dark and mysterious.
But Chad Gable keeps teasing the dark arts of Lucha Libre. And Dark Arts is the name of Malakai and Zelina's wrestling school. So, or gym. I don't know if they specifically call it a wrestling school, but
you'd think he would be connected there. But why transfer your? I mean, married couples, they seem to keep together. Dating, they're like, eh.
Married couples like Charlotte and Andrade, like Rusev and Lana.
I forgot. Remember, you said like now with their schedule, it's not that big of a deal.
That's right. Not like Mach and Gorgeous George or Queen Elizabeth. What up, Mach?
Keep them on a tight leash.
What up, Mach? Oh yeah.
Best theme.
That's
a banger.
That's all the news though. That's all the exciting news of the day.
Starks. So
Ricky
is Ricky
too.
Gonna be in that group? Yes, he's showing up at Vengeance Day in that new group. Interesting. He could be one of the silhouettes.
The silhouetta, silhouetta. He could be,
like all the sleuths. Yeah, they've already been like, oh, that's the body outline of this indie guy and this guy. It's like, well, yeah, but they could be fooling you too. Like, relax.
Maybe one of them is Fandango.
Wrestling right now, which is crazy to me.
Well, I don't know why they're just not letting him use his name. Lexus King, yeah.
Yeah, like JDC.
Yeah, that's what he uses in TNA.
Yeah.
Does he wrestle in TNA actually?
Yeah, he's part of a group, but he's JDC tonight fighting Lexus and used generic, his TNA music, I guess.
Did he just Matt Hardy his spine on that leg drop?
He might have. It reminds me of Wendy's. Like, all I can think of is JBC.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
The junior, the bacon, and the cheeseburger. So, anyways, let's get into this.
Yeah,
let's get into this.
Those are exciting releases. What got into Tony though? Did he find his heart?
You don't have. Yeah, he needed to do something because he's really not sure what he's doing otherwise. Yeah, big boom. Yeah, your most over guys are fucking. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. We here at the Fingerpod of Doom are all about positivity. We're not here to slander and slam those other guys.
Did you say slam?
Oh, yes, I did, Joe Tessitore.
It's a slam!
So Jey opens again. Monday Night Raw. This is Monday Night Raw, February 10th, 2025. We are from Nashville, Tennessee. So Jey opens again.
Yeah.
I wondered if this was finally going to happen with Jey opening again. But first of all, we get Pat saying that Michael Cole has had premature yeet dysfunction. He needs that liquid Viagra. Yeah, you can pour yourself a stiff one now.
Give me a hell yeah! The Jerry Lawler special.
The Jerry Lawler special, yeah. So, I guess we're getting Jey and Gunther. It is set.
That
Jey
was the Gunther
Uso.
I wanted to see, though.
Yeah.
Finally.
Not
a. What do you feel about it?
Well, my dog is knocking at the door.
Is that's not code, is it?
I have no idea.
Is that code for something?
They can feed each other.
Unzip your fly?
Yeah, I don't know.
No. Oh.
Yeah, the dog's knocking at the door. Excuse me for a minute.
Unzip my dog. What do you feel?
Yes, good Gunther.
I mean, if Gunther's like that.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's nice to actually see him be intense again, have some sort of personality, I guess. Jey, I think it's all but subtle that Jey leaves WrestleMania as the world champion at this point now, though.
Yeah. I mean, geez, that crowd, eh?
I don't like the idea that based on the booking, we already know the outcome to the match. Unless, right, they did it with Daniel Bryan. They did it with Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do it
They
with
have that one
Jey?
where it's like, give them what they want, give the crowd what they want.
That's
and it's
right.
like the yeet payoff, and then what?
Right.
The
So
chase is over.
unless Hunter has an idea and doesn't pull the trigger yet. But
What kind of swerve could they throw in?
well, I don't know unless it's him saying, "Well, let's wait till after Mania and see if you're still over." How long can Yeet really hold on?
I wouldn't mind that.
And
That'd
then
be
they
4 losses. Yeah.
that would be 4 to Gunther, right? Gunther would have to drop the
Oof.
belt then.
Yeah. It's a lot to come back from.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's in a weird. Yeah, booked weird. You're stuck.
He is now. Like he's handcuffed himself. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we know the one match. We know the outcome to the probably the hot open on night 1.
What women's match or tag match?
Right.
You.
Yeah. So it's not my most favorite decision, but unfortunately you have to go through with it because it's now or never. It's similar to the Joe Hendry thing. A little bit bigger scale, but you're stuck. You can't go anywhere else. Yeet isn't going to get any bigger than it is.
Yeah, and you'd kill it off if he loses.
It's
just gonna make him lose momentum.
You literally bury him if he loses.
Yeah. So let him win, see how it goes.
You have your Hunter then has his corporate shovel out, burying Jey Uso. Instead of the in-ring shovel burying Scott Steiner and Booker T.
I promise it'll happen. Yeah. Give it time.
Right, Bully Ray had a good analogy on Busted Open. I don't know if you listened to it the other day. No. Where LaGreca asked him a question of hashtag Busted Open. You get your Sirius XM subscription. Call 1-800-7 whatever.
Satellite's a new thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's getting hot.
So LaGreca asked him the question of how do you define a main eventer? And not to get too into it and steal their content. Basically, Bully Ray said he looks at a main eventer as a wave, a big wave, and then a tsunami. So, basically, a wave is you crest, you hit the shore, and back out you go. A big wave is the same thing. You crest, you slam into the shore, and you slowly back out. And then the tsunami is you come in, you're inland. Big wave, right? Now you're inland. You're there. There's no sign of you returning back to the ocean or fading away. Essentially,
you're everywhere.
Right. So
you've done your damage. Yeah.
How long can the tsunami of Yeet actually last? And that's where Jey Uso is at right now, right?
Because you think of Stone Cold, that's still significant today.
Seriously,
tsunami of
His T-shirt's still like top 5, right? People still say what?
Yeah.
Which I mean, he has openly said he regrets the whole, starting that. But
so in 20 years, do you think Yeet's still going to be said? That's a weird thought for me. Like I can't see it.
I can't see it. What is bad enough now at this point? Like we're 20 years after the fact, right? He retired in 2003. What was 2002? Like we're over 20 years and we're still using what?
Yeah.
In 20 years, are people going to be saying yeet? Probably not, because Jey got yeet over 5 years after its prime as a word, I guess, right? I just want to pause this right now and say Sol Ruca is looking fantastic right now.
Oh, yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. The dog's knocking on the door. I gotta go. Holy shit. Jesus.
I'm still trying to figure out this whole teabagging thing.
God damn it. Whew. Focus. But anyways, I just don't like how we know the finish to the match.
Yeah.
And we're 70 days away from WrestleMania still, so.
Unless there's a swerve, let's hope. Let's hope something fun happens.
That's right. So, did you want to go talk about Gunther a little bit more? I know you were really into it. I just wrote
like that is what I wanted to see him do that. I needed to see that from him because he's been so stale. Like we even talked about that last week and how he almost needed Imperium for something. So that makes me want to see the match. It at least gives me a reason to be into the match, and I hope he keeps kicking the crap out of Jey for the next, multiple weeks leading up to it.
Right, it's unfortunate now, like I said, we can get that intensity and we can get that personality back out of Gunther. But yes, he needs to beat the shit out of Jey. It's all just such a predictable. It's lazy booking almost now at this point, right? Gunther will be Jey will come in as the underdog,
which we know,
right? We've seen it. Just he'll get the shit beat out of him. Maybe he'll get a lucky pin in some tag match they throw together and get the pin on Gunther for some sort of doubt and. I don't know.
Yes.
We don't need to talk too long about this.
When Gunther threw his jacket?
Yeah, hit that kid in the face.
At Pat.
Yeah.
And just beamed the kid. Pat, I guess, you're going to move. It's reaction.
Yeah.
But whoops.
Yeah.
He'll get tickets for life. He'll be the new green shirt.
He'll be green shirt guy, yeah.
Yeah. Zipper face, we'll call him.
Yeah. Io cuts a little thing, says she's coming for Rhea. Fine.
That was good.
Okay, I'm into that. At this point of the show, I'm into that. Then we go into Liv and Raquel versus Damage Control.
Yes. Which neither of us like Raquel. Is that fair?
That's fair. Raquel didn't even finish cutting her promo and she'd already handed the mic away. She's still speaking and she's giving the mic back to Liv. Like, hold the mic up to your fucking mouth. God.
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?
Fuck.
Literally ones, like new ones, whatevers, that are going to be more comfortable with a promo than her. Like, I can already see it.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I
swear it's her fault that Liv got busted open when she was swinging her around.
No, the knee busted Liv open.
Was it the knee? Okay,
I'm sure it was. We'll talk about this in a minute, I think, but
yeah, it drove me nuts because when she was swinging her around all dumb, I swear her face got stuck on Io's knee or some gear around there at first. Like
it could have been. I thought it was. Because they gave Io that code breaker.
Yes.
I thought Io came down a little heavy. And Io ended up giving Liv a receipt with the knee, cutting her open.
And they might be blaming it on that. I don't know. Just like if you do watch it, just check that out. Because Raquel was so sloppy at swinging her around. And then it was almost like she got snagged. It looked like it was weird to me. That's when I'm like, oh,
Marshall. That's what our number one fan, Marshall. That's what he said. He thought it came from too. So I could be wrong. I was just hoping it was a receipt. And my favorite women's wrestler Io had just had enough and kneed Liv right in the fucking face.
I wrote that down because you could see Io asking her, like, are you okay after?
Yeah.
Visibly moving her mouth. Yeah. Right after the pin. I was like, oh, the cameras are on.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Raquel has to go back to NXT or something. Something just isn't translating.
If you're gonna do the bodyguard, just be a bodyguard, please.
That's right. Yeah. I
The
can't.
wrestling thing.
It's. She looked okay in that triple threat match the other week. Was it a triple threat?
Was that the qualifier?
It may, well, not the chamber qualifier. Maybe I'm thinking like way back.
I'm trying to think because I know she's like when she's kind of protected, not 1v1, unless she's really helped
right.
out,
Then
like,
she
it's
looks
brutal.
okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, it. I don't know what to do with her, but yeah, just not speaking into the microphone for your promo. And maybe it didn't matter. I can never tell if the international viewers are getting, the extra stuff, and that's when the promo was cut or not. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that could be too. They put that dumb little timer. I keep forgetting to look.
That being said, Liv is such a hateable heel. Right, her from screaming at the ref, from laughing to the crowd for her promos. All her promos are pretty basic. I'm better than you. I am hottest, winning it. Whatever she does. But and it's like I just can't help but ever always think about those guys like Stone Cold, who has said and The Rock, they've all said that the best characters are yourself turned up. Man, like she just must be a twat in real life.
Yeah, because she believes it.
That's right.
Like she believes it. That's what makes it good.
Yep. So, that being said, the match was fine.
Yeah.
Ish. It was fine-ish, right? Dakota was healthy. She looked fine. She looked good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and Dakota's just fine for me. She never lays it in enough, but I don't know what it is because there's smaller ones that can lay it in. So
yeah,
I mean, she's just being safe. But Io's a star for sure, and Liv, awesome.
Yeah, just a little hesitant from the injuries, probably. Like 3 injuries, 2 years, 3 injuries in a year and a half. So maybe it'll come back. Hopefully, I like Dakota.
Yeah, get mean, get tough.
That's right.
Violent. Get violent.
We go into Lyra and Bailey.
Surprise.
Why is Lyra here? This shouldn't be a match. This shouldn't be a match where your IC champion is losing to a veteran. Like, you just got the title. Have you defended it once?
You don't need to be.
Right? Like, you're not even building this mid-card title. What are we doing?
Yeah. When you said, like, why is she here? I think you meant, like, well, her parents. Yeah, I was good.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Journey over to America.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Like, have a title feud. Build up your titles. That's what they made them for.
They've been teasing this Lyra and Ivy Nile feud for a month now. Like, just get into it.
Yeah, build them up so we care.
Right, like.
But Lyra was great. It was a good match.
I don't know.
I was actually shocked because
it felt
Lyra's
very
not my favorite.
slow motion to me.
Yeah, they did slow it down. You could tell.
It was very slow.
Like, let's give this some time.
Maybe because Bailey has to do that All-Star game thing too.
Yeah,
they don't want her injured for the All-Star, that basketball thing she's doing, that cross-promotional.
Yeah. She's
Could
playing basketball.
Keep forgetting that there's a steel cage match.
At the All-Star basketball game?
There is, yeah. LeBron James versus Michael Jordan in a steel cage match.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah.
Jay Leno.
I'm not talking about how much baby oil Trick Williams has on it.
Oh yeah, man.
Diddy party.
Yeah.
He got the leftovers.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Is there a discount?
Yeah.
Drink it in, man.
That tornado DDT into like a fisherman, whatever, on the outside was crazy. That Larry did. I was impressed.
She's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
I like her. She knows she's not big. She knows she can't really make it look like she's laying it in. So she's technical. I love it. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
She was more comfortable, but you're right. Like, yeah, build up that secondary title. It's what it's for. There's so many other women who could have been in that match with Bayley.
That's right.
Qualify.
And
Yeah.
Bayley still would have won anyways because they need the veteran women in the chamber for the most part to carry it, right?
Yeah.
So that leaves, we've got Bayley, we've got Bianca, we've got Liv, and we've got Alexa, who Hey, there's Ricky Starks right there.
Pause. No, I was looking. I'm watching on the.
Ricky Starks is cutting a promo, and I'll turn it up for the viewers here.
If NXT is the future of professional
That's
wrestling,
exciting.
well, guess what? You need an absolute superstar of the future.
Well, it makes you wonder.
If this is the hottest brand,
Wow.
well, you need the hottest free agent right now, baby.
I think that is him in that group then.
Why would they blow it off right now though? And not have it for the
Sometimes it's
pay-per-view?
premature. I
Do
don't
not
know.
let the handsome face and expensive fragrance fool you. I am here to turn
But
this
you don't
place
know
upside
why.
down.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're ahead of
everybody's
me.
been begging the question, when
Oh,
will
am
the
I?
revolution be televised again? And
Yeah,
well,
well, I'm watching on TV on CW Network
I'm here, ain't I?
because it was just easier to fast forward at first. That is so
We do
exciting.
know who that is. Everyone wants to be part of NXT, and the future
Great
is
for him to
brighter
be in
than
NXT.
ever.
That's awesome.
Yep.
He deserves it. He deserves to
Damn.
be happy and used.
There's my hot Japanese wife, Julia. Whew. Look at her. Well, that's exciting. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for NXT watchers.
Yeah, let's see what.
Awesome.
Let's just refresh this
And
over
he'll be
here.
able to keep his name. That is his name, right? So he won't have to use something like George
Yep.
McGillicuddy.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm a fisherman from the Louisiana Bayou. Like I could just imagine what his gimmick would be. Oh, boy.
Skinner version 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God this isn't 5 years ago. Man, there's so many great women coming up that you almost could probably get rid of 10 of them on the main roster right now. Just wipe them out that you don't need. Ridge, I don't see why he's still around either.
Just sending out a tweet here, a corny one. I can't think of anything else since we're in the middle of a show. Anyways,
About Ricky Starks, yeah.
yeah. So, anyways, what's next? So now we got
Well-
Bayley, Bianca, Liv, Alexa, Bliss. I'm guessing the
Fantastic.
last two will be Roxanne Perez and Naomi.
I can see Roxanne. She's earned it. She's done so much this year. That'd be great.
And Naomi's fighting, wrestling Chelsea Green. So right, like they're just gonna bury that U.S. title too. So I don't know. Piper causes Chelsea the
Chelsea
match,
pulls it out.
maybe. Or Chelsea pulls it out,
It'd be
maybe.
very weird.
Uh-huh.
But why put one in there and not the other? I don't know. You never know what they do. They do love Chelsea, though. Reward Chelsea for everything she's done.
Right.
She's so good. But yeah, I see Naomi in there. What are her and Bianca going to do? They come face to face.
There'll be one to
no.
watch. Yeah.
Oh, no.
AJ comes out. AJ Styles, newest soccer mom.
Yeah.
Newest soccer mom of Raw.
I'm excited for him on Raw. He can have some good matches.
Well, we'll get to that here in a moment. Yeah.
I was hoping Omos would be his bodyguard again.
Well, they haven't done anything with him yet, unless Omos was lying.
Yeah. I did enjoy heel AJ, that's for sure.
Dom comes out, cuts the promo, says, "Listen, Mom, soccer has changed."
You've been gone.
These animals are driving me nuts. These animals are driving me nuts.
And his heat. Oh, Dom was getting so much heat. It was so good.
It was great, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, AJ does get the match next week against Dom, so that'll be a good match.
Yeah.
Dom works his ass
Especially with
off,
the
and
history with
AJ is a beast. So they did shout out multiple TNA world titles and other such things in that promotion when Michael Cole was talking about AJ Styles. So that was cool.
Yeah, he's got a good history, so let's be honest about it.
Yeah, that's right. Now that they're partners, for sure. Seth Rollins cuts a crowd promo with Jackie that where he says, since Jey picked Gunther, Seth's going after Cody. And he has to win the chamber to get there, and Finn interrupts him. You know, they have their back and forth since they have a qualifier next week.
Yeah. That'll be good too.
It'll be a good match, right? Those two will put on a good match. I really actually don't know who's going to win that match to be in that chamber.
It's almost like you could go either way, right? But man, that would piss off Seth. It's almost, I just see him like needing it almost for his ego backstage.
Well, unless the gimmick here now is the unraveling of Seth, similar to how it's been the unraveling of Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah, which he does need a gimmick change.
Big time. I'm so tired of them calling him Seth freaking Rollins and this whole I am the revolutionary. It's just get it off of my TV. I don't need to hear it or see it anymore.
But they love his music. Let him sing.
Yeah, it's just whatever. Right? I could see Finn getting in there though, because I think it's fairly obvious the Priest is gonna win the triple threat on SmackDown between Braun and Priest and Jacob.
Yeah. Jacob, Braun destroy each other.
Yeah, I don't think that program is over as much as it should be.
Yeah. No, they'll milk that. They need to milk the monsters. Till Bronson gets back.
What in the hell?
What the hell is going on?
Was it the milking of the monsters?
Milking the monsters, yeah. What a maneuver!
That's another euphemism.
And that, well, but then you get Priest and fucking Finn in the match too, and it's like we don't need to see this again.
Yeah.
So
Very
it'll
true.
be Seth and Priest.
Which is good. Top talent.
It's fine.
Top
Yeah,
tier.
top guys in a top match, in a big match, right? So
All tops.
yeah. War Raiders and American Made. I wanted a different finish to this. What did you think?
Oh man, it was a great match. I would have loved Creed Brothers to get the win. I love them.
Yeah, I think they probably
It's,
should have.
Yeah.
I know people
Unless
love
they're
the War
saving it
Raiders.
for
They have a
Mania.
good story. They, they're on they won their titles with a broken freaking neck. But
your redemption's over. Like
yeah,
you
that's
can still
right.
get them.
Maybe
maybe
they're
they're
waiting
saving
for
it.
this payoff, this American Made payoff of
Yeah.
Ivy to win the IC title, and then American Made will win the tag belts. Kind of a bit of a power
That's
stable,
all I could think of.
right? With leaving
'Cause they
Gable
do-
with
they do
nothing.
deserve them.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
100% they do.
Breaks
Ivy is incredible.
Yeah.
Creed brothers are incredible. So I just didn't like how they, DQ'd themselves. Like, what was the point? What's the
No.
point in that? Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't. So I do think they'll maybe even do like a 3-way or 4-way match for the tag titles.
I just
I don't
hope
know, they
it's
always seem
not.
to-
It's just so corny that it happens at Mania every year, right? Like a shitty ladder
Yes.
match, for tag titles, or it's just it's the same shit. Like, could we
Yeah.
just have
How many dudes can we fit?
a legit tag? What? Pardon me? What the hell?
Yeah. At least 8. No, yeah. It is.
You
always
just
how many
made the
people can
list!
get on the card.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
payday.
Yeah.
no,
War
it's-
Raiders,
You just made the list!
American Made,
You just made the list!
DIY.
You just made the list!
And Julius is huge. I think he's got a good
Good head on
sales
his
future,
shoulders.
too.
Yeah, he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Definitely.
Yeah, I thought the
But no,
finish
they'll-
was
they'll
shit.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really dumb finish.
Then we got our backstage. Rhea says she feels bad about the EO thing. She's giving EO a shot on Raw after Elimination Chamber. So that's in about 3 weeks.
Which is cool.
Which is fine. I guess we're not getting Rhea and EO for EO Mania.
But it makes you wonder what's going to happen right after that show. Right? So does EO win it? And then Rhea's like, I want my rematch. Somebody else weasels their way in there. Could be fun.
Triple
Do we need
threats
another
though,
triple
like
threat?
I don't want
No.
this Mania to turn into the shit show and awful
Yeah.
Mania that WrestleMania 2000 was, where they had fatal 4-ways and
Bobble
triple
around.
threats, and it was just fucking terrible. It was terrible.
Was that face off between Braun Breaker and AJ Styles on one of the commercial breaks? Because that was pretty awesome. I mean, Breaker looked like he wanted to kill AJ. I don't know if you caught that, but they
Yeah.
just kind of like stared at each other.
Well, that's another
that could
thing,
be a
but
good
there's
match.
another mid-card title that's getting nothing. Like, why isn't Breaker
Yeah.
defending this? Defend it against AJ
AJ
and
would
get
be
him a
good.
win again. AJ would put him over. 100% he would.
Yeah. And AJ's a great mid card champ. He's a great transitional champ.
Yep. But they really want this Rhea and Bianca or Rhea and Becky match at Mania, it seems.
But it's like, get Becky in there.
Well,
That's
yeah, I
them
don't
doing
want to see
something.
that. I don't want to see Rhea and Bianca, to be honest, either.
No.
Stylistically, I don't like it. I want to see high-flying EO versus powerhouse Rhea. stylistically to me, that's a good match.
Way more entertaining.
Yep. It just doesn't sell the tickets.
But it seems like a lot of the smart fans do want to see EO.
I think all
In
the
there.
smart fans want to see EO. And EO as
Yeah.
champion.
But of course, Mania, I guess, show for everybody. So what's going to make the crowd go crazy?
Would be
Is
EO
it gonna be
Mania.
Becky?
Yeah. Or Becky,
Mania.
yeah.
I just don't see Becky because it's like it's almost so late now to bring her back. Not really, but I guess they've done worse.
To bring her back and throw her right in the title picture.
Yeah.
Which
to
she
come
would
out on
be
that
anyways. But yeah, she'll
Yeah,
come out on
really.
the Raw right before the go home Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the
Cost her the
match
win.
now. Yeah, or on this
Big
Raw.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time Bex just shows up.
She needs to come back
Punches
as the
Io.
man. Yeah, not the man. Big Time Bex was the heel one, that's right. Where she dressed like David
would
Bowie
be
all the
good.
time.
Yeah, yeah. Becky 2 belts. That was all right.
And we are now
Becky
into our
2
final
belts.
segment of the evening. Unless I'm missing something, we get Punk to come
Nope.
out.
Yeah, Punk did a little, talked with Michael, Pat, and George Kittle.
Yeah, he cuts his promo. Pretty formulaic promo. Didn't really have much to say, to be honest.
No.
Logan
But yeah,
interrupts.
Elimination Chamber. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jesus. New theme, Logan.
Yeah, even Punk's like, I didn't even know who this was. Yeah.
Generic kind of.
Yeah, more AI fucking themes from Death Rebel. Like, what do they get paid for? They just
I don't
fucking
know.
type it into a program.
I
It's
know
terrible.
their contract is up soon. Keyboard Cat could do better themes.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, oh boy.
Logan says, I'm here to beat the second greatest Mysterio, and shouts out Dom.
Eventually, I do think him and Dom will be tagging up because they have kind of like played with that, so I like it.
Logan and
I can
Dom?
see it. Yeah.
Well,
God,
neither
they'd
of
be
them
so
can really
good.
speak on the mic, so they may as well just wrestle.
No. Yeah, they just get booed.
Yeah.
Hey.
CM Punk had a good reaction to Ricky.
Good. What
Yeah.
do you say? Out of
It
jail?
was just an Instagram post with a big smiley face emoji that says, "He's here."
Yeah. Jeez, what a and then you wonder about Ray Phoenix, because it's like, well, he's been begging to get released for how long too?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like, okay, Tony, we'll let you have Authors of Pain right now. No more, no 90-day no compete clause, because we know you're gonna get him. Who else? Cedric. There you go. Tradesies.
I just wonder also why they did it tonight. Why Ricky Starks tonight and not on Saturday?
Yeah, what else is happening Saturday then? There's got to be a different surprise.
True. Well, those 4 guys, right? And, like, maybe Ricky
Yeah.
isn't one of them.
Which you're right, though, it would be weird, but maybe not. Shows up, goes to work. Does his weird little head thing.
Yeah. The revolution
Stare
to
at my
be
hand. Stare at my
televised.
hand. Gets a
Anyways,
super fat Louisiana theme.
yeah, is it because he's dressed as
Mardi
the
Gras.
Skinner? Yeah.
Yeah, Mardi Gras theme. Logan impressed me. Like, his wrestling.
Oh, he's so
I was
good.
impressed.
It's very obvious to me that Ray was calling the match, probably as he should be. But Logan is there to learn. And his willingness to learn is unbelievable. Ray would say something, and you'd hear Logan kind of lean into his own shoulder and almost as if to say, like, reaffirming this is the next step, which is perfect.
Yeah.
And if Ray trusts him enough to go out there and work with him, he's got to be safe.
Well, and Logan was honest, like, and it's true. Logan Paul doesn't need the fame. He doesn't need the money. He is doing this because he loves it.
That's right.
He's already got enough of that. Yeah, like he's only there because he loves it. So
Yeah.
at least people should enjoy that. And he's not using it as a stepping stone to become an actor, like half of these people think they're gonna do.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then they say they love it, and then they leave for Hollywood and are shit actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, like Nikki Bella. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. We're so glad you're back.
Yeah, you can look. But I mean, at least she
Yeah.
had a good.
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carter?
Yeah.
Right? Like, as bad as it is, Bella theme is something that's in your head.
I wish it wasn't. Give me a fork. I gotta scoop it out with a fork.
Lobotomy.
Yeah.
You want a lobotomy?
Very good match. Every match with Ray is a good TV match, though. He's just so smooth. He's just a smooth
50-year-old guy.
Yeah, he's 50-year-old bourbon, just nice and easy.
It's amazing. Did you notice?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Logan's doing like a bunch of like old moves, basically old finishers. Because I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Oh, well, he did the
a big
gorilla
splash.
press. Yeah.
Yes. And then he did it. Yeah. Big splash, lion salt. And then Pat made sure to say, oh, so smooth. That was so clean, so clean, so clean. And then he hit a big boot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is great. That big splash made me laugh though.
He is a real American. Well, he even ran the ropes and did the splash like Warrior. Yeah. And did the press up like
Yeah,
Warrior.
yeah.
Yeah.
My God, that guy won matches with that.
I did rewatch this today though, because I couldn't exactly remember his finish. First of all,
Yeah,
he
pulverizer.
never like slapped himself when he punched Ray. So I'm wondering where the sound come from. If he just like open-handed Ray in the neck then or something.
Could be because I mean he laid it in too.
Yeah.
Maybe the mask, maybe that little pleather mask. has
The
a good
pleather
ring to it when you
mask, yeah,
smack it.
maybe. And it's a neat finish, but it's kind of an impractical DDT because not everybody's that easy to fling around and spin around like
Do that
Ray
to
is.
Braun.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just
Get
a
Bronson
fan of
Reed in there.
yeah, I'm a fan of the finishers that can be done to everybody.
Like a big splash.
That's right. Yeah, he'll use a big boot and then a big splash. He'll combine them both.
Wow.
And then his
Mega
Logan,
maniacs.
his Logan splits leg drop. Leave
Oh,
a
man.
snail trail on him, then run the ropes again for a big splash.
I don't think life could get any better.
And then he'll use
saw that.
Earthquake's finisher. The run the ropes and just a chest sit down, chest like a standing bonsai.
Ass squats him, right?
Yeah.
Teabags him, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So that now leaves
It'd
us
have to be something with the prime.
with John, with Punk, with Drew, with Logan, and I'm guessing Priest and Seth fill out the chamber. So
Yeah. What a huge chamber.
yeah.
That's decent.
Someone's
If you think about even, hey, who let the dogs on?
someone's getting the
about-
juice. Someone's getting the juice
Someone
in that
is.
match. Yeah.
Man, like Royal Rumble had so many crazy people in it. Even Elimination Chamber is gonna turn out to be quite the card. We're being spoiled. So it's
That's
hard to be
the
like judging
only,
and being like,
yeah.
oh.
That's the only problem with Mania, right? Is that there is so many healthy, as of right now, healthy, talented people,
Yes.
and lots of them that sell tickets. So who is getting thrown into a triple threat? Who's getting thrown into a fatal four-way? Right? It's lazy
Well, and if they're
booking,
doing
but
that-
it's, you know, it's
That Roman CM Punk and Rollins rumored one wouldn't be horrible.
no,
I'm
it
not
wouldn't be
against that.
horrible. No. Well, they have to change plans now since they're well, not initially, but as of late, I think the plan was Drew and LA Knight, and that got shit on online big time.
Well, what can you say more about LA Knight, really? It's not.
A lot, but this is a family-friendly podcast here at the Finger Pot of Doom. And as we said at the top of the hour, we don't like to speak negative of the talent.
Classy.
Yeah, or of
We're
LA
classy
Knight.
now.
Whoops. Yeah,
What?
I don't ever need to see LA Knight on my TV, especially at WrestleMania.
No, I could see him go back. Like, go help TNA out. You'd be perfect for that.
Yeah,
I don't mind that at all.
yep. Go down to Georgia Championship Wrestling and help them out.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah, oh, that's not a thing anymore. But,
No.
yeah.
Well, could be.
Yeah,
Somebody might have
yeah.
started it up.
Start it up, LA Knight.
Please make it.
Yeah, Ricky Starks is all over the timeline.
Well, I mean, that's
as he should be.
such an event.
Yeah.
I'm happy that Ricky Starks gets what he deserves, really, because he's worked his butt off in this business, and then you get dropped because you get a picture taken of yourself at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Come on. To support a friend. How many of these girls have shown up for Mercedes matches, right? In AEW, and Tony's okay with that.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Like, you're literally going to have
Probably
friends in the business, and every single human being has a camera in their pocket. So, if they see you and they put it online, someone's going to find it. So.
And it's not like Ricky got his picture, overhead picture that someone snapped. It's not like it was done on purpose, where I've seen, like, wasn't it Naomi and Bailey in the crowd taking a picture, straight up picture way up in the crowd for Mercedes? Like,
That's right. Yeah.
it's all
That was
good,
at All
man.
In, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
They're not on screen. They're not. Yeah. It's not like it's not an AEW production or WWE production. It happens. Drives me up the wall.
Well, it looks like 45-year-old Sean Spears gets his North American title match.
Interesting group he has, though. It'll elevate Charles Manson looking guy there. I don't know his name. Whoever that guy is, it'll elevate him because he actually has some personality. So I think Vengeance Day.
Vengeance Day.
Is Charlotte showing up at Vengeance Day, or is she over this now? I don't know what she's doing.
That was just
Back on Raw, back on.
That was just a this is like a promotional video for their pay-per-view.
Yeah, but is she done going everywhere and watching everybody?
Oh yeah, she's done.
Okay.
I'm sure she is.
She seems very interested in Tiffany, so
Yep.
I'm hoping she stays on SmackDown.
As she should be.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
It is a night filled with title matches on Vengeance Day. I don't understand why Oba needs to be here still, though.
I guess if you move him up, what do you do? Like, is he ready for that?
True.
I guess he's like a brawn. He is like a brawn breaker where it's probably better he learns. He's learned so quick. It's better he gets that repetition in on the main. That'd be fantastic. Maybe a good SmackDown roster.
All in all, it was a pretty solid show. Pretty solid Raw. It's definitely still the better of the two shows. They really got to bring SmackDown back down to 2 hours because it's a bit of a slog. Try to get through that.
On a Friday night.
Yeah, on a Friday night, week after week. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours is perfect because it's over, fairly quickly. You can go, you can eat. It's not like
That's right.
It's not torture.
So,
like they said, summer, hopefully.
That's right. But
for Summerfest, right? Sorry.
Yeah, as always.
Summer Mania.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to Summer Mania, Summer Fever, Summerfest.
As Mike Adamley would say, Jeff Harvey.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We are up to 900,000 followers. Can you believe it or not? Just about at 1 million. That's incredible stuff. It's shocking, really. Number one follower, Karrion Kross. That's right.
I do appreciate it because we are growing slowly. We'll be here. You don't have to worry about that. We're not going to be like those people who do 10 and we're like, we don't have 1 million followers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm not famous. Oh. It happens.
We're just here, like we said earlier, here at the Finger Pot of Doom. We're here for fun and enjoyment for all. But thanks for listening.
And spread love.
That's right. We'll be back Sunday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.